Hello everybody and welcome to another video with me, Matt Goddard here at the Boxing Locker, and today I'm going to react very briefly, nothing too crazy, to the Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight. What can I say? I was never really that enthusiastic about the fight occurring in the first place. Obviously both men are looking to make maximum money, which they have done enormous sums, and credit to them for that. Legacy defining money that's going to set them up for the rest of their lives. Um, but listen, has it done boxing any good? No, and here's why. First and foremost, what should have been was not. Jake Paul ran, refused to engage, sank to his knees, grabbed, clutched, hung on for dear life when needed, but not in a warrior's way, not in any sort of spirited or courageous way. Just basically trying to do the bare minimum to get through the fight as far as he could. Um, as we've seen many times before, Anthony Joshua has absolutely zero ability to cut off the ring. He tracked Paul round and round and round, and all that lateral movement absolutely killed him, which is absolutely ludicrous from a gold medalist, from a multi-time world champion, from a fantastic boxer to have such a fundamental skill missing from their repertoire. For me, I thought it should have been absolute steamrolling. I don't see how Lennox Lewis, how Vladimir Klitschko, how George Foreman, Larry Holmes, any of these guys would let a bloke of that level get anywhere near the end of the first round. It just wouldn't happen. It would be a decimation and obliteration. He would be completely and utterly um, destroyed. And I think it's a sad indictment that heavyweight boxing has got to the stage where guys like Jake Paul can even sit in there and box, because these guys are so cumbersome, slow, and labored that it's ridiculous. Would that happen with Usyk? Would that happen with Fury? No. I think both guys destroy him. I think somebody like Daniel Dubois would absolutely clean him out, because he's aggressive, because he comes out throwing punches. But AJ just absolutely zero ability to close off the ring, and an incapability to go through the gears, really, as far as I could tell. The stoppage was good, long left hook, overcommitted to that, no defense as he threw it, but long left hook, dips down to the body. One of my favorite shots, the nine, as I call it in my number system, drops down to the body jab, comes straight over the top of the big chopper. That nine can be a throwaway, that body jab can be a feint, but he threw it, drove it in, sat Paul back, the head comes up, what, there comes the shot, straight over the top, broke Paul's jaw in two places, apparently. Listen, credit where it's due. Jake Paul did what he set out to do, and that was to have a fight with a legitimate elite heavyweight, to do his best and stay in there for as long as he could. Do I think he boxed well? No. But the man is an exceptional businessman. He's a showman before and after fights, not necessarily in the fight at all, because I don't think he's entertaining remotely when he boxes. Um, and he is a shrewd man. Both men have made a lot of money, and now Anthony Joshua is, in fact, talking about making a beeline for Tyson Fury, which, judging off the back of that performance, would get him absolutely cooked. Fury, with an exceptional amount of lateral movement, would walk Anthony Joshua into big shots all day, and we know Anthony Joshua is vulnerable to big heavyweight shots. We've seen it every time anyone with a decent level of power has competed with him and landed on him. And he's not the Anthony Joshua that got hurt by Dillian White and then came back to destroy him. He's not the Anthony Joshua who got hurt by Klitschko and came back to destroy him. He's the Anthony Joshua who got demolished by Andy Ruiz and then subsequently went on to become timid. In my opinion, I don't think on a personal level he would be. I don't think face to face with somebody that was his equal in a regular situation, he would be. I just think in a boxing situation, he's got some sort of subconscious weakness that just diminishes his capacity to engage, diminishes his decision making, and obviously it results in things like we saw with his fight against Daniel Dubois. So anyway, listen, big money made. The fight's out of the way now. Hopefully nobody will talk about it again. And we can get back to some real boxing with some real fights. Anthony Joshua can go back to competing with real heavyweights, and Jake Paul can continue to pursue cruiserweight world championships, against legitimate contenders and legitimate decent level cruiserweights, as he is purported to want to do. So I wouldn't say no to Jay Opetaia absolutely smashing his brains out for $50 million and then retiring into the sunset, to be honest with you. But Opetaia looks to be a real fighter who actually wants to build a legacy and develop a name for himself. So credit on that as well. Anyway, that's my take on it all. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed the fight. I did not. I would rate it 1 out of 10, and it's probably the entertainment around the event is far more engaging than the actual fight itself, and that's always disappointing for me. As I said, I hope to see AJ clear him out, but obviously he got there in the end, but it took far longer than I believe it should have anyway. So yeah, as I said last time, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, check out all the rest of my content. And if you do enjoy what I do, head over to my Skool community. You can join for free. I'll include the link in the description. And there is premium memberships available to access even more content on there, which is crazy value. As I said, I'm trying to get more content recorded. In the last video, I'm trying to get more content recorded and more stuff published. I've got another episode of the Matt and Shane show coming out that we've just managed to record. And I've got a new product that I'm testing and trying out, which is a big, big, big thing for me. Something really interesting for you all as well. Have a great day. See you for the next video. All the best.